All right, so let's test this out. This is the Nunes-Ueno Consulting mode share projection model. And the idea is that you can use this to test different scenarios for your campus mobility in terms of what population growth or mode share changes or different policy approaches or different packages of solutions will impact, how those will impact the indicators that you care about, the costs of parking construction, your targets that your organization may have, or greenhouse gas emission goals. So let's take people calling me over here. Not going to respond to that. So this is how this particular one is laid out. But the neat thing about this tool is that it's really flexible, and we can design it to meet the needs that you have to answer the questions that your campus has. But so this is the parking supply over a 15-year time horizon. Parking supply in this case is going down because of campus development. This is the demand for bikes over time. This is the demand for parking over time. This is the demand for bus, and so on and so forth. So over here is your mode share. In this case, it's only 25% of the people drive, about 20% of the people bus, and an enormous number of people bike. So, and this is how much it would cost at $50,000 a stall to build the parking needed. So the dotted lines here are what's needed between your parking demand and the parking supply that you have. And this is what's parking that's needed in 2030. So we can easily, and so this is where all of the action happens in terms of the adjustments. So here we have then your drive alone slider bar. Think about this as like if it were a equalizer on the old boom boxes that we had back in the day. So what would happen if our driving demand went up a lot, 15%? This is our old parking demand. Parking is going up. It's stealing mode share from bikes, so bikes have gone down. Busing has gone down. People are flocking in droves to more driving. And so what this means is that our parking development costs have gone up a lot. So holy smokes, we're looking at $274 million. So let's reset that and say, okay, well, what if our driving goes down 15% instead? Wow, look at that. So then maybe we can use this to start bracketing that set of options, that we're either going to be spending $275 million in parking by 2030, or we're going to be spending 70. So it's $205 million delta. Other ways that the tool can be used, in this one, we've done a really kind of very detailed analysis of the number of new faculty and staff that might be moving into the region, and made some assumptions about how many of those would be able to find housing in the city of Davis, and then applied that regional growth to our model in terms of trip generation, and figure out if our, based on our inputs of X number of new faculty and staff moving into the region, not finding housing at the same rate as they do in the places that are easy to bike and walk from, we're going to see an increase in driving. All right, let's stop and test that out.